Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy JRob447 live from YouTube. Well, not live, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is another NCAA Football 14, and I'm coming to you, showing you like the Heisman watch. And as you can see, Gerald House, he had 30 carries, and he's really in the thick of the Heisman race, and he might beat out Johnny Manziel if he keeps performing at the top level. Marcus Mariota's not doing the best, so he could just take advantage of that. Anyway, the Maxwell Award, Gerald House is 12th, and there's a lot of quarterbacks in that race. And the Walter Camp Award, Johnny Manziel, number 1, Jordan Lynch, number 2. Jordan Lynch, he's a great runner for a quarterback at Northern Illinois. Also for the Bednarik, however you pronounce that, Theo Agnew, he's number 12th, and Theo Agnew is number 2 on the Nagurski Award. So, we have a lot of people representing Georgia State in these award races, and the Davy O'Brien, nobody's in that race for our team. Kelton Hill, he's not having the best season, but, he's getting the job done. Anyway, with the Walker Award, as you can see, Gerald House is 4th. He's not getting any love. And the Belentikov, which I believe is for wide receivers, nobody's in that race, even though we have great wide receivers this year. I mean, they're doing so much for our team. Jordan Giles, Nathaniel Miner, Albert Wilson, Danny Williams, come on now. And Linquez Blair, you know who that is. And Lombardi, Theo Agnew, number 1. So, anyway, what I really wanted to talk about was, should I use the 2012-2013 rosters for my college basketball series? Because the dude that did the 2013-2014 rosters, they look kind of fishy because, number one, they didn't have names on it. So I tried to look at the players and see maybe they're just the same people without their names. And it wasn't correct at all, because once I looked at Hofstra, I realized that their point guard was the best on the team, 6'3", 220 pounds. And I knew right away that was Charles Jenkins. And that roster that he put out was actually a roster from... this roster was from 2009. That was a 2009 roster. So I said I could either use the 2011, 2012 one or use the 2013, 2012 one. Can't use the 2013, 2014 roster because, there is not one out unless you guys can tell me where. Now, I don't know what to do at this point right now, but I will try to get things done because, that series is very popular now that college basketball started back up. Everybody loves college basketball. And, we don't have a game for that. We only had one recent game, and that game came out 4 years ago. And we'll probably never have a college game, period, ever again, because greedy college athletes. But anyway, these are the bowl projections, the Fight Hunger Bowl. Yeah, I don't know how these good teams always end up in the Alamo Bowl. You're number 8. How do you end up in the Alamo Bowl? But they got the Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings. And I kind of like the bowl aspect of college basketball. I mean, not basketball, but college basketball, they do have these tournaments. And they're also a good thing for college basketball, like the Great Alaskan Shootout, the NIT, the Champions Classic, all that, the Puerto Rico Tip-Off, the Maui Invitational, all that. That's really nice. But again, with college basketball 10, NCAA Basketball 10, they don't have all those tournaments. But College Hoops 2K8 does. That's what College Hoops 2K8 has over NCAA Basketball 10. Other than that, NCAA Basketball 10 has way better graphics. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close. And also another thing is that College Hoops 2K8 has Valdosta State, and Valdosta State is a Division II school, but back then they were a Division I school, and then they changed back to a Division II school, so that's another thing that they have. But anyway, we're just going to do some recruiting. I think we're going to do recruiting. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, my bad. We're actually going to go into a game right now. And this game will be against Southern Alabama. Southern Alabama is another one of those schools that just recently moved up into the BCS. And we're going to try to, put the beating on them. We're going to try to win this game so we can get into the conference championship and play whoever is waiting for us, okay? Because that's what we want to do. We got to put on a show. And the Jaguars, they won't know what to do when they play against us. And I was thinking about using them for a Dynasty, but I said, you know what? Nah, because I saw other people doing it. But I would like to use them because they have some nice jerseys. I'm not even going to lie. They have nice uniforms. Georgia State, terrible uniforms. Let's be honest, folks. Let's be honest. They don't have a lot of great uniforms. But anyway, it's the coin flip, the coin toss. And also, happy Thanksgiving to all y'all that are watching this right now. And thanks for taking time out of your Thanksgiving and watch that. That just means so much to me. It means so much. But anyway, Demarius Matthews is back there as always, and he's gonna get this kick, and he's gonna get past the 20. He's gonna try to find blockers, but he will get to 30. But you know that's all he can get. So anyway, we're gonna start off this drive with a running play to Gerald House, and Gerald House, that Heisman candidate, he is dangerous, and with blockers on this team, he is so dangerous. He could have broke that one for a touchdown, but luckily the defender caught him. And you know, that's what I'm talking about. Our team is like one of the best teams in the NCAA right now. Well, not the best team. We're not even ranked, but we have the best running back in the NCAA. I mean, come on. He always breaks it for like 10 plus yards. What running back do you know in the NCAA right now that is doing that? Exactly. Nobody. So that's how you know that Gerald House is the real deal, and he should be a Heisman candidate. But we do get picked off, and that is not a good sign, as Kelton Hill is very prone to that. Kelton Hill is very prone. Once he gets into the end zone, throws a pick. So we got to, you know, it's his last year, so we can't really fix anything now. But hopefully for the conference championship game, we will not do that, because we can't do that. We don't want to disappoint. So anyway, the conference championship game will be in the Meadowlands Stadium in New York. No, my bad, New Jersey. And basically, I arranged that for no reason, but I arranged it because that field does not have a logo on it, so I said, why don't I just pick that? And also another thing that this game added that was pretty cool was the kickoff games. When they have like LSU versus TCU, like the Chick-fil-A kickoff, I like that. I like that. I like that they added that. That's something smart. That's something that they should always have done. But imagine if they still could have had these games, like these college games. Like, it would be amazing. Like, they used to have a college baseball game. A college baseball game. Like, come on now. Video games. But these athletes just get so jealous, and they're like, I want to make money. I want to make money. Well, dude, get a job. Well, you're the one who picked to be an athlete, all right? And you know that if it was a game that came out, you would create yourself, and you'd be playing the game. Let's just be honest. But anyway, Gerald House scores a touchdown, and that brings our score up to whoa, who was that? I think that was Arrington Jordan. Oh, yep, that was Arrington Jordan who caught a pick and got a pick six and brought it to the house to make the score 21-0. And come on, baby, we got this game locked right now. South Alabama does not know what to do. They just don't have any answers so far, and we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Kelton Hill's going to drop back again, try to find any receiver open, and he's going to find Albert Wilson for first down. That's exactly what we have to do, you know, move more methodically and have a nice strategic approach to our offense to make us seem, you know, more professional, more pro style. But not really. I like the spread. I like the spread. I don't like the pro style. I love the spread. Spread your receivers out there. Basketballs, you know, spread out in the perimeter, you know, just spread out. So we could pass the ball from sideline to sideline. That's why the hash marks are so big in college. But anyway, Albert Wilson scores a touchdown, and he's like the Steve Smith of our team. You know, he doesn't get everything, but you know, if you need him to do something, he'll do it for you. That's exactly, and he breaks a record right there. But the University of Southern Alabama, they did score a touchdown, which makes it 28-7, and that juke move was just nasty. Oh my God! Did you see that juke? Did you see that juke? He just got juked out of his shoes. Good Lord! And we try to set up for a field goal. Good God! You already know what's gonna happen. Our kicker sucks. Our kicker sucks. I suck at kicking in this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's terrible that you guys have to watch me suck at this game. So anyway, Kelton Hill drops back again as it's 5 minutes left in the third quarter. And he's going to roll out and find Jordan Giles for a 25-yard reception. And, you know, Kelton Hill, he's quick on his feet. So that allows him to, you know, use his strength in his arm to throw the ball. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. But Nathaniel Minor, as I was rambling, gets a nice 20-yard reception. Anyway, Gerald House gets this HB counterplay, but actually it was Travis Evans. Excuse me, Travis Evans. He's a nice backup to our team. He's a senior though, so he won't be here next year. And Gerald House, scoring a touchdown, just dragging the defenders with him. And the score is now 35-14, and it's looking like a blowout until you see the score right now. It is 38-25. But they get called for a penalty right there, false start, and wow, they caught up quick. That's what happens, guys. You cannot let up, because they could really win this game. If they get a 2-point conversion, they could win the game. So it's 3rd and 11. He throws it out of bounds. Nobody's gonna get to that. So anyway, it's 4th and 11. Southern Alabama, whatever you want to call them. It's 4th and 11. Let's see what they can do. And then I'm in the hot seat. He's going to get sacked. And Trey Fettner got sacked right there. And we're going to win this game 38-28. And Gerald House is going to get that last, run. A 5-yard rush. Anyway, we win this game 35-28. It was not a close game throughout the game. But South Alabama made it close, which just made it crazy. And it was an ESPN Classic game. And look at the stats by Gerald House. 220 yards by himself, while the team only has 200 yards. Anyway, this has been another J-Rob video. Peace.